Just so you guys know, I'm a filthy liar. I actually... Just gonna save this real quick. I actually, take a break in between every time I record. I just tell you guys I'm recording back to back when really I take like a 5 to 10 minute break between every single video. Alright, so this little bastard won't do it unless we turn around, so...
I can't do it if you're watching.
Yeah, see?
Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. Right, open. While your back was turned. Hey, and off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually.
Hello.
Oh, no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I'm different.
Yes, you are.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever, that's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us. So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them. Right now. In case you thought to yourself, I've missed the window of time to voice my reservations. Still open.
You go through this place in one. I was trying to chew my gum so that I could speak properly.
Okay, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over it. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything.
Touch. 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 So I guess we'll just keep moving on then.
Okay, down these stairs. Jump! This, actually, look at it. That's quite a distance. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
I don't see anything.
Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
It's not that scary, bruh.
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. Alright, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something that doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, alright? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand. Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. It's quoting God. Oh, look at that. Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay, no, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. It's not a problem. A. A. C. Wait, did I do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Hi.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right. New plan. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been?
Good.
I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no! Ah!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Whee! It's like a roller coaster.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
No! My buddy.
There it is. Hold on. There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me. I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing. For the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
I don't get... Are those supposed to be trees? I don't understand what the hell it's supposed to be about. I actually happen to like GLaDOS. Thank you very much, guys. I think she's a sweetheart, much better than Wheatley. You'll find out what I mean in just a little bit.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first, simple test, which involves deadly lasers, and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Does that, like, never come back down or something? Currently. There we go.
Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Oh, I love this. Just cuts off the back of his chair. I like it. I want one. I want to use it to cut off my enemies' body parts. Let me ask you guys a question real quick, and just leave in the comments if this makes any sense to you, okay? Because apparently this does not make sense to anybody else.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
Okay. So, my uncle likes to fish quite a bit, and he was telling me that people, random people throughout life and whatnot, really? That random people throughout life, you know, they'll often save up all their money and buy these big expensive boats and stuff, right? Whereas he personally does not see a point in that, really, because, you know, with smaller boats, you're just as good. If not better. If you ask me, they're better. There's something I'm missing. Just put that there. And then come up here. If I could ever figure out how stairs work, you know, and use them properly, that a less expensive boat would be just as good. So on and so forth. Well, I used
Here
the...
come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Wow. I decided to just, you know, use the analogy that a big expensive, let's say just bass boat or something, is like a 100,000-pound boulder, you know? Like, if you try to throw it at your enemies, it's just gonna land flat on your foot, and it'll crush all your toes and everything. But if you use, like, a
Don't
5
let
pound...
that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
But if you take like a 5 or 10 pound boulder and you throw it at your enemies, then it will crush their skulls with great force, right? Well, according to my uncle, that makes little to no sense at all.
Congratulations.
And I think that it
Not
makes
on the
perfect sense.
test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
So just, like, tell me in the comments, you know, if that makes any sense. How is a 100-pound boulder equivalent to a boat that's fancy, costs $20,000? And a 5 to 10-pound boulder, the equivalent of, like, a little John boat or something. Let me know if that makes any sense to you guys, because it makes sense to me.
One moment. You're navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Make me. Whoa! I see why she said I needed to slow down now. Just real quick. I actually need to get over here.
I'll give you
God
credit.
damn.
I guess you are listening to me.
That was
For
stressful.
the record, you don't have to go that slowly. Waddle over to the elevator and we'll continue the testing.
Fuck you! Calling me fat. How dare she? We want to go to level 27 million. Imagine if you could, like, make a game that, like, mixes Portal with, like, Tony Hawk's Underground 2 or even American Wasteland. I love watching these little screens in here. They're interesting though. Not the companion cube!
This next test involves the Aperture
I'll pick it
Science
up.
Aerial Faithplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck. Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
That's just me. Just shoot it into the back of the truck, I see. Moving on. Respond to this person on Snapchat real quick so they'll leave me alone.
Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faithplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
15 acres of glass. Move that wall, bitch. Alright, what's going on here? Let's put one. I don't think we need any portals in this area, actually. We're just gonna stick 2 random portals there just in case. This way, and then we want to go this way, and then we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna go over here. What the shit did I do? I did this completely wrong. We do want portals, we just want them right there. Alright, again. Whee! Whee! Almost didn't make it! Whee! And then back over here. Up here. Face plant and not run over the edge. God damn. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you. You don't have to test with the garbage. It's garbage. Press the button again.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna pause it real quick. I think this is 6. My uncle was telling me about this. I just wanna find this out real quick. Alright, so just excuse me for like a minute. It's gonna make the video a little long, but I wanna see what the hell this was about, so. Portal 2. Alright, so I muted the computer, the phone, so I can watch this video. don't know what exact area I'm going to be looking for. Alright, here we go. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so there's an achievement for this. So what I'm gonna do... Can't shoot it into that. I'm going to send myself back over here. Because I can. Because I really want this achievement. Put my radio down there. I'm just going to guesstimate that it needs to go about right there. I'm going to grab my radio. We're going to try not to drop the radio. Hope that was right. It was not. Dang it. Did I lose the radio forever? I really hope not. Like, I hope it, like, respawns me with the radio sitting beside me because I really want this achievement.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
Alright, I should have sent them into the room. So... I don't think I'm gonna actually make it to that thing there. Yeah, so they're in the room now. Coolio. I'm going to send myself back over here. And since I'm not carrying the radio this time, I don't have to worry a whole lot about messing up and losing my radio again. Just bear with me, guys, and plus, if this works, then you guys found out a new secret thing to do. There we go. There's the radio.
You don't have to test with the garbage. It's garbage. Press the button again.
Got it. Final transmission. It just continues to mess up in here. Also, fuck off. Go over there. There's this. Smooth jazz fails. Nothing is real. Is the thing moving on its own? Weirdo. Alright. Just head back over here. Alright. Don't you worry, ladies and gents. We're getting on with the actual game now. I just had to do that real quick. Alright. Hit the button again. That actually makes me very happy that I was able to get that achievement with such ease, you know? that actually worked.
Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Wow, that is just mean, Gladisios. Whatever the fuck your name is, that's just cruel, computer lady. Yes.
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises? I'm sorry, I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact.
Alright guys, so the first time I ever actually played, just a quick story before I shut off this video. The first time I ever played this, when I wasn't playing it, my brother was playing it and I was watching him play it. That happened, and no kidding, I screamed and he started laughing and said that I was hiding something. At the time I actually was hiding something. I'm still hiding that something to this day, and nobody will ever know what it is about. But that will be all for this video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me go after an achievement and failing the first time. I hope you guys can get some sort of idea on how to get that one in here. In the video I watched, if you guys were paying attention to where I placed the portals the second time and sent them flying into that room, that's just where the guy, I'm guessing as a guy, I don't actually know, I had the audio turned off. That's where they shot it into that room from the get-go, and then they moved back over to that direction. So, if you guys want to do that, coolio. If not, to each their own. But just be careful if you do send the radio to yourself. Be careful getting the radio back into that room, because that room is where you want to be at. I did not know that that room existed. I did not know about that achievement at all. My uncle had literally just told me about getting that achievement. He said that he thinks it's an achievement, but he's not sure. He was talking about how difficult it was. That was not difficult at all. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more achievements for this throughout this series. I don't know. I'm not actually achievement hunting. I'm trying to beat the game while goofing off at the same time. But anyway, peace out, guys. I'm going to go take like a 5 to 10 minute break, then come back, record the next video until this series is completed. Peace out, guys. Have fun and think with portals and get that damn achievement, because it's actually kind of cool. So, peace out.